Welcome to the next GoToAK.com video blog. I'm actually going back to the Denali area, just out east of Cantwell, do a little hunting and a little bit of fishing. And, oh my God, look, it's Russ from the blog from last year.
Russ is an old grade school friend. He came up last year and joined me on one of my blogs where we went fishing on the Kenai.
Russell. Say hi, Russell.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
And now he's back.
Yeah, he flew all the way up from Bend, Oregon. We're going to do a little fly fishing.
We're headed for the world-famous Denali Highway.
Hey, wait! Doggone Oregonians.
The more famous way to go on the Denali Highway is west, but we're headed east, a place where the asphalt gives way to dirt, and the dirt opens up the door to going off the grid.
Russell, I think we drove a little past where we were supposed to go.
The farther down the road we go, the more I realize there aren't any cars like mine on this road.
Note to self, next time take KTUU Jeep Cherokee, not low clearance Scion.
A Grasshopper has more clearance than my car does, but hey, it's a road trip, so it's time to relax, kick back, and jam. Okay, in the words of Snoop Dogg, back to the lecture at hand. We're headed to milepost 68 and the Alpine Creek Lodge. The Alpine Creek Lodge has a big appeal with locals. It even comes with a traditional Alaskan greeting. The lodge is open year-round, and though it is off the grid, it still has running water and all the amenities. I tell you what, the ewes love that. And admittedly, so do the rams. And the rams, but porcupines prefer to keep it old school. Now, I appreciate old school, but new school stuff like Wi-Fi, rock. After a nice dinner with some visiting locals, and believe it or not, a couple from France, we're heading out to do what Russ came to do.
There he is.
He came to fly fish. When you're 60 miles from pavement, finding a place to fish, well, that's the easy part.
Welcome to Alaska, everybody. Well, you're already in Alaska. This is our guide, Craig, here. Say hello, Craig.
Hey, how you doing?
Craig is the brother of Claude and Jennifer, the owners of the place. He's a good old-fashioned Alaskan, and we're going out to go do an old-fashioned Alaskan tradition, the tradition of fly fishing. And once again, I look good. But the one that's got the skills is Russ.
The master at work.
Russ has been fly fishing for about 20 years. In fact, he basically moved from Seattle to Bend, Oregon in order to be able to do more of it. But while the master is out fishing...
First cast, I'm already bringing in a fish. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this.
The pupil is out catching. I literally didn't even know my lure had hit water before the fish was all over it.
Seriously, that was the first cast. That was 5 seconds.
Then again, I am cheating with a spinner, not a fly rod.
Fish on.
Russell's looking on and he's thinking, has he got one already?
I was like, seriously? Did I just catch a fish?
One down.
Yeah.
For about 5 seconds,
Fish on again.
while I'm once again struggling with my camera, Russ is showing some signs of irritation.
I'm a pro.
Taunting is in order.
Oh, yeah.
That's Russ over there, the seasoned fly fisherman. This is me here. Russ is still looking for a fish. I got 2. Word.
But the truest form of taunting
Holy mackerel, this one's got a little bit of kick to him.
is to just do it all over again. And while I'm basking in the glory, Russ is getting a little bit frustrated, so much so that I'm going to talk over some of the things he's saying right now.
I won't use that part of the video.
Explosion! Fish!
The language on these Oregonians.
Sorry, I'm excited.
And he has reason to be.
Oh, here we go. Fish on. Man, that is just an art form right there.
To a true fly fisherman, apparently Arctic grayling are quite the prized catch. This is literally one of the top fish that Russ has been waiting to catch his entire fly fishing career. He's happy.
Fish in a lake in Alaska in the middle of nowhere. Nothing better.
Here is Russell Easter. He's got an Arctic grayling on his line. Crikey! What's he gonna do? Russell's got a big one.
Shut up.
He wants me to shut up.
Now that I've landed my fill for dinner and Russ has landed his prize fish, I take one quick crack at fly fishing with what I'd call limited fake success.
You ever had one of those times where every time your lure hit the water, you caught a fish? That was tonight.
The only thing better than fishing is catching. And the only thing better than catching is eating. Although one thing I've noticed, the trip back home after fishing is always a lot longer than the trip to get there. But no worries, we're in remote Alaska and we got some awesome fish. And Craig sums up in a few words what all of us were thinking.
Well, heck yeah, man. All right, we did it. All right.
It's amazing, I don't fish much.
Yeah. I did.
But fish is one of my favorite foods in the entire world. Something that's best enjoyed without other people watching.
I didn't touch it. I was within 5 feet of it.
Today was an awesome day, but tomorrow is one of the more profound adventures I've ever had on my blog trips.
No, okay.
I just look at this country. I look at this country and I just get teared up. You know, the grandeur and the beauty of it. It's just awesome.
Amen.
It is just... I was just saying.
I don't want to give it away, but I will give you a hint. Tomorrow's adventure ends like this.
You did identify a single event that was the most enjoyable.
You know what? The most enjoyable part of this whole thing was that which we couldn't anticipate. It was the unexpected. It was the fact that we had no idea that this was going to happen when we started, and at the end of it, we came out with everything that we did.
Everybody open up your mind. What you do not seek, you shall not find. Never be afraid to open your heart and see it. Believe, free it. Come on, everybody, just let yourself go. You're fooling yourself if you think you're in control.